Hey everyone, this is Larry. Welcome back to Today I Feel Like. Today we are going to check out the BioLite Headlamp 750. This is a 750 lumen headlamp, and something kind of cool is they are climate neutral. That's right, they're not destroying the climate by making their products, but we're going to go ahead, unbox it, and then test it out. So here we go. All right, so here we have it. This is the BioLite Headlamp 750. It has 750 lumens. It has it's USB rechargeable. It has constant light mode and rear red visibility light. So that looks like it's gonna mean that there's gonna be a light on the back that's red that's gonna allow us to be seen sort of like brake lights on a car, which is kind of cool. So yeah, all right, let's see. It says energy on a mission, track our impact at bioliteenergy.com/mission. So yeah, check that out if you wanna see what kind of impact they're having on the environment and what kind of stuff that they're doing to help lessen the impact of manufacturing on the environment. So it says pro features, pro performance. It looks like we're gonna get a white spot, a white flood, spot and flood, white strobe, red flood, red rear light, red rear strobe, dimming, and it looks like we're gonna get white burst, lockout, and 4-point tilt. It also says the tech specs, it's IPX4 rating, it's 150 grams or 5.3 ounces, and it has a 3000 milliamp lithium ion rechargeable battery inside of it. So, all right. So this thing is going to be, it should be rainproof. It may not be waterproof in the sense that you can go diving with it, but if you're out hiking or walking and you get caught in the rain, you should be just fine. All right, we can see here it says control your lumens. It says run forever. Pair included 3-foot cable, external battery for longer runtime. So you can actually run this thing basically forever. It says constant runtime, steady illumination for your most demanding task. Regulated runtime, automated dimming to optimize your runtime, and reserve 8 extra hours of power in a pinch. So yeah, if you are, if you're gonna have to wear this thing for a long time, let's say you're hiking, you get lost or something, you're worried about your light getting running down, that regulated runtime should help extend the battery life so that you can continue to have light while you're out there. Let's say you're out in the dark or something and you're trying to find your way back to a trailhead or something. So yeah, we can see here where it says performance is going to say our brightness levels are going to go from low, medium, and high and burst. So low is 5 lumens, medium is 250 lumens, high is 500 lumens, and burst is 750 lumens. Our constant run times are going to be 150 hours at 5 lumens, 4 hours at medium, which is the 250 lumens, and 2 hours at the high, which is 500 lumens. And we're going to get 30-second per burst with the 750 lumens. So those bursts are usually if you're trying to see something and you need it really bright just for a short period of time. If you're looking like, what is that? And you hit that, turn it on, get that quick burst of really bright light, and then it goes off. So you have regulated run times. Low is going to be 150 hours. Medium is going to be 8.5 hours. And high is going to be 7 hours. And then again, the 30-second per burst for the highest one, the burst, the regulated run times. Anyways, the reserve run times, it's going to show 8 hours at 5 lumens. So if you are if you need light and you are basically running out of gas, running out of battery power on there, the reserve mode will put you at 5 lumens and run for 8 hours. So 8+ hours. And then you can see the beam distance is anywhere between 15 meters and 130 meters. So on this side here, we can see it says 3D slim fit construction, high performance through the perfect fit, integrated, flush front, no bounce, distributed weight, no slip, smart fabrics that are moisture wicking. All right, enough of that. Let's go ahead and get this thing out of the box so we can check it out because I'm really curious to see what this looks like. And yeah, look at that. That is a light there for you. It says over 1 million people living safer, brighter lives. We are just getting started. It says when you purchase a BioLite product, you support our work delivering renewable energy solutions to households living beyond the grid. This means cooking fires without smoke, solar panels that keep families charged, and lighting that extends the day when the sun goes down. Thank you for helping us build the future where energy can be shared by all. To see our most up-to-date impact numbers, visit bioliteenergy.com/mission. All right. And this looks like this was a BioLite customer in Bungoma, Kenya. All right, very cool. So here is the light itself. And yeah, this thing looks very, very robust. Now this part right here, this is all plastic right here. So it's very lightweight, but the battery pack here feels very robust. This is going to be the red rear lamp right there. And this is going to be where you can plug in and charge. It looks like it's going to be a micro USB cable. I kind of wish this was a USB-C, but I mean, it is what it is. But that is a micro USB. On the back here, we have, I think, what is going to be the power button. Let's see it. Oh, there we go. That is, let's hit that and turn that off if we can. So yeah, that is, that is good. So let's see, hit that again, hit that again. Let's see if I can get this thing to turn. There we go. Nope. Yeah, I don't know how to turn this off. I'm gonna have to try and get this thing to turn off. All right. Well, did I get it to go? No. All right. Well, this thing's on. Okay, maybe it's off now. Okay. Maybe that was the burst mode or something there. So it looks like here we have it looks like we have a couple more buttons there, which, oh, that turns something on there. Okay. And then this is also turning something on there. So it looks like the buttons are probably to turn it on and off are going to be on the back. And then you're going to have the light here on the front. So you also have this cable right here that's going to run between the battery and the headlamp. And then you have the adjustable straps there so you can get it adjusted to your head size for comfort. We are also going to get cables that we can use to run this forever. So we can see right here where it says run forever cable. We're going to go ahead and take a look at this and get this out of here. And so let's see, we'll get that out. And yep, this is going to be a very nice sturdy cable. It is a micro USB cable, and this is going to allow you to run your light basically as long as you need to, as long as you have power running to it. So we'll set that right there for the moment. And underneath here, we're going to get our instructions. Normally I don't read the instructions too much, but I think I might just to see what how the buttons work and which ones go. So, oh yeah, it says important before your first use. It says unlock the headlamp. It says locked mode prevents the headlamp 750 from accidentally turning on. Unlock your unit by holding the power button for 8 seconds until flash one time to confirm. Okay, all right, so there we go. For 8 seconds, and it says then you can register your light if you want to. And then there is some warranty info there, so we'll set that over there. And then here are the instructions here that we can use. That gives us all of the info that we need to actually get this light working properly. So, all right, well, let's just go ahead and try this thing on and see what it feels. Let's see what it feels like right now. So, yeah. There we go. I have to say the default head head strap is fitting me nicely. I don't really even need to make an adjustment. It feels pretty good right there. So, all right. I'm going to go ahead and try this out. So I think what I'm going to do is, since it's dark outside right now, is head outside and test it out and see how it looks and how it performs, and just see if it's going to stay on my head while I'm walking and if it's going to be comfortable. All right, so I'm outside here now. I have the headlamp on, and yeah, it's very easy to turn on, but it's a little tricky to actually get it to go through the various modes. So to turn it on, you just simply push the button on top, and there we go, it turns on, just like that. Now, if you push the button on the back here to turn on this, you actually get the red lamp over there on the back there. So it's very cool. Now, if you want to turn this down, you simply push it, hold it, and it starts to dim until it gets all the way down to just 5 lumens right there, as you can see. Now, if you want to go to turbo mode, there's a button on the back. You push it, hold it for a second, and there it goes into turbo mode, 750. You can push it again to turn it off, but it times out after 30 seconds. So, yeah. And if you want to go back up here, you just simply push and hold this button again. If you push it and hold it, it'll flash when it gets to the top, and that's how you know that you're all the way at the brightest mode right there. So and you can push this again and go to turbo mode, and you can dial it back down if you want to get it to wherever it is that you need, so that you can actually preserve your battery life. So let me just show you what this looks like if I'm out in the street walking with this red lamp on in the back, so that you can be seen at night. Okay, so here's the street. It's pretty dark. Let's go ahead and turn the light on. And there you go. Boom, there it is. Super, super bright. You can see it has a throw all the way across the street there, and it really lights everything up. Now that's on high, which is about 500 lumens right there. But I can go ahead and actually hit the turbo mode and make it a little bit brighter even. So you can really get that extra light in there if you need it. And again, turbo mode, it sort of times out after 30 seconds. Now you can go ahead and lower this down. So I'll hit this and just hold the button, and it'll lower it all the way down to 5 lumens. And I can push it and hold it again, and it'll slowly bring it back all the way up until you get to full power. So let me go ahead and walk out here in the street. We can see here that this is we can see here now that this is going to really just really be bright. And if you'll notice that I have the red light on the back here, and you can push a button and turn that off and turn it on. There's also a strobing effect that you can use with that red light as well. So, but yeah, you can see just how bright this is. And again, you can just push that, hold it, turn it all the way down until it gets to like 5 lumens, and you can push it again and turn it all the way up until it gets to 500 lumens, and push it again to get it to 750. So you really do have a lot of control with this light. It is fantastic, and it's wonderful because it allows you to see everything around you. Wherever you move your head, that's where you're going to see. It's just really incredible. All right, so one last thing I want to show you are the differences of the modes between flood and spot. So right now I'm in the flood mode, and if I hit the turbo mode, you can see it goes right to spot. So there we go, and if we get out of turbo mode, it's going to go back over here to the flood mode. Now, the problem I have with the flood mode is hard to get to for me. Like there's a series of button pushes that you have to click to get to some of the different modes, and I just have a hard time getting to that flood mode. So I believe it is like a series of like 2 or 3 clicks, and then you can click through and get to it. But you can see I'm having trouble. I end up getting through all these various modes before I finally get to the one I want. And so, yeah, it's just a little tricky, and I wish they had made it a little bit easier to get to that mode, because right now I just can't really figure it out to get there consistently. I eventually get there, but it's just really hard to figure it out. So if you're looking for the mode, for the flood mode, then yeah, it's as you can see, I'm having trouble actually getting there. So yeah, there we go. Finally back there. So yeah, it's a little tricky to get there, but you can get there. I find that I prefer the spot modes anyway because they're so much brighter and it just makes everything so much easier to see. But if you're camping or something, this might be a nice mode because it's a little bit softer, it's a little bit wider, and won't necessarily disturb everybody around you with a super bright beam right in their face. All right, everyone, so there we have it. That is it. That is a look at the BioLite Headlamp 750. This is a 750 lumen headlamp, and I really like it. I mean, as far as comfort, this thing is super comfortable. This probably is the most comfortable headlamp that I've used or tested or owned. It is absolutely fantastic. I could wear this thing for hours upon hours. So if I was going for a long walk or a long hike or something like that, or a bike ride, I could put this on and wear it and not have to worry about, you know, it bothering me at all. So for some people out there who commute on their bikes and they get off of work after dark, this is fantastic for you. You might want a bike, a bike light as well, but you might want a headlamp as, also, so as you're moving your head side to side and you're scanning, you have the light that's actually moving with your head. So yeah, I love this thing. I think it's really fantastic. The only problem that I really have with it is that I wish it was a little bit easier to change modes. I'm finding it a little bit difficult to get from one mode to the other. I wish there was a way that they made it so you could navigate through those different modes a little bit easier. You have to do a series of button pushes. It's like 1 push or 2 pushes or 3 pushes or 2 buttons at the same time or 2 buttons at the same time twice. It's just, the whole mode changing thing is complicated and way more complicated than it needs to be. I think they could have just simply added another button, and it probably would have made this whole thing a whole lot less complicated. So yeah, I wish they would have done that. But otherwise, the headlamp is fantastic. And I have some other headlamps, and this is still my favorite. So yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna leave a link to this product down below in the video description so that you can check them out. I'm also gonna leave a link to my Amazon page and all my social media contacts so you can reach me elsewhere. And I hope you enjoyed seeing this video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up and please subscribe to this channel and follow me on Instagram. And I am Larry with Today I Feel Like. Thanks for coming back to see me. Come back and see me soon. And until next time, love, peace, and hair grease. Peace.